Hi friends, I'm here today talking about some more surveys with Boxycharm. Now, if you're not familiar with this, I have done a few videos on this now. Boxycharm randomly sends out surveys to people asking them what they think of XYZ product, this variation, which that's more what this video is. There's a lot of variations. Just make sure you keep on watching. We're going to go through all the products that I saw on there. A couple of them I've already seen in the past, so I'm not going to not going to spend too much time on those. But all of the new ones I'm definitely going to talk about because I have a couple of concerns, a couple of questions, you know. And at the end, I'm going to show what all the variations are so that if you're curious, you can see all those. If you're thinking about signing up for Boxycharm and you don't know if you really want to, this will give you an idea of what to look forward to if you do sign up. By the way, my link is down below in the description if you want to sign up and help a girl out with some charms. But before we get into things, I want to remind you guys to smash that subscribe. But before we get into things, I want to remind you guys to smash that subscribe button, become part of Wolfpack today. Now let's get into talking about some products. Okay, so the pictures that I was sent, I am a little bit confused on these because some of the questions say that this is for a possible variation on Boxy Premium, and then others don't say that. And I'm thinking that maybe some of these are going to be the base box simply because the total value of that variation is kind of low. Like a Boxy Premium variation, the first one, the retail value on it is at least $100, and I'll break that down and tell you why. And then another one is, you know, well over $200 for Boxy Premium. So I'm just a little concerned about that. So the first one, and this is what I did mention in a previous video, is for Kylie Skin. This is the foaming cleanser. It retails for $24. We had been seeing, you know, Joe has been sponsoring Kylie to do unboxings on Instagram for a while now, and we were just assuming and guessing he's been to Kylie headquarters, and I was really hoping because whenever he was with Kris Jenner, the lip kits are in the background. I was really hoping it was going to be the lip kits, but apparently it's going to be Kylie Skin. Raise your hand if you saw the video where Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson reviewed that. Shane Dawson getting into that foam cleanser was hilarious. Like, you need to look it up just for that. It's really, really good. The next item is from Tarte. This is a blush palette. Limited edition Blush Bliss Holiday palette. Now this is from 2017 when this particular palette was released. I don't have that particular one, but the reason I know it's from 2017 is because this was released the same year, and sorry if I'm blinding you, but in particular this design right here, everything that year was kind of a Moroccan theme. And by the way, this was the first thing I ever reviewed that got 1,000 views on my channel. I've had this since then and I will never get rid of it just because that was a huge milestone for me. And it's kind of a collector's piece in my mind. But the packaging and all the holiday sets that year were just spot on. And just really quick, because I'd feel weird if I didn't show this and then show you the inside. Just to show you really quick what it is. And if you want to see this bad boy in action, you'll have to go back and watch that video. So I'm wondering, because that was 2017 holiday, you know, it's at least 2 years old. This has an expiration date for 6 months. Now powder products, they do last longer, and then that's if they haven't been messed with. I don't know if it is going to be something old, but that is something I'm going to be paying attention to. If there's a way to look at batch codes to see like how long you should be keeping it, maybe after opening, or how long it's good for if it hasn't been opened. I'm just not sure. If you have any information on that, make sure you comment down below. They retailed for $39. Like, that's pretty expensive. Next up we have the Ciate Dewy Spritz Setting Mist. Retails for $25 at Sephora. Now we've seen this kind of kicking around a couple of different times on Boxycharm's radar, so I'm not surprised to see a picture of it in this. Now this next item, this was probably the most difficult to track down because there weren't any distinguishing factors about the palette. It is a eye and face palette. I couldn't see a name on it anywhere. Weren't any shade names that I could see in the picture because the pictures you were seeing online, they showed all the products in a line and then you had to blow it up, and whenever you blew it up, it blurred it and you couldn't really see what was going on. But I finally tracked it down. This is being sold at Macy's. It is from Laura Geller. It is a 3-piece set that retails for $29 and has 3 sets in the collection with 6 eyeshadows and 2 face products. This is just one of the 3, and if all 3 retail for $29, so that means it's a $10 palette and it's Laura Geller. I don't know. I don't know how big this palette is, but the value of that one, this is why I'm saying it's kind of low. That one item, let's just say realistically, if there's 3 of them, it averages out to about $10 a palette. So a $10 palette. Now the next item is more skincare, and this one took a little bit of work too to find it. It's a Korean skincare brand, and I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly. This is June Essential Therapy Trouble Care Sheet Mask. Retails for $3. I can't tell from the picture how many there are, if I remember correctly. But they retail for $3 each. I'm assuming we're going to get a few of them. And basically this is going to be full of citrus oils. It's going to help if you have breakouts. It's going to help clean out your pores. It sounds like a pretty good sheet mask all around, but here's the thing. I don't like it whenever boxes give you a couple of sheet masks and say that that counts as a full-size item. Yes, I understand it's a single-use sheet mask, but it's like a cheap way to give you a full-size item, in my opinion. Ipsy's been doing it the past several months, and I hate it. I got my boxes. I'm going to give them one more month because the Dominique Cosmetics Sweater Weather palette is in one of them, but that's going to be my last box. Like, I'm done. Ipsy has been making me mad. And I'm hoping that Boxycharm isn't going to do the same. Like, don't get me sheet masks and call it a full-size item unless you're going to give me a handful of them. Like, you can go to Marshall's, buy a box of 10 sheet masks for like $6. The second variation is a much higher retail value. First up, we have the Kat Von D Center Perfume. Retails for $65, but you know the whole thing with Kat Von D, especially at Sephora, everything has been getting discounted. It's been getting marked down significantly. This one's marked down to $39. Thoughts on Kat Von D aside, the packaging on this is beautiful. That perfume, I have gotten a sample of it and I absolutely, like, it's nice. The Saint and Center Perfume, I love both of those. Haven't bought it a full size, but I've gotten a couple of samples and I've enjoyed them both. By the way, did you hear that Kat Von D was bought out by Kendo and now she's no longer associated with it? Comment below if you're going to be buying more Kat Von D now that she's no longer with the brand. Next item we have is from Skin & Co. We've had several items from this brand and other subscription boxes, they've had it as well. This is the Truffle Therapy Cream. Retails for $68 at Ulta. It sounds like this is a hydrating lightweight moisturizer, and they say that it makes a really good primer base. I've not heard a moisturizer be called that before, a primer base. I don't know. We'll see how it is. But with it being a $68 skincare item, a moisturizer, that's pretty high end, so again, it's jacking up the price. Then we have an item from June. Now this is a lip product. We don't know exactly what it is because they do have glosses, they have matte liquid lipsticks, they have a cream matte. I don't really know much about June. I don't have a whole lot of experience with it, but it retails for $18. So June, I think this would be the first time that we've gotten them in the box. Next up, we're showing a couple of makeup brushes. Now this, it took me a little bit of research on this too, but whenever I first saw it, I kind of knew exactly what it was. If you ever watched Laura Lee, her videos on YouTube, there for the absolute longest time, her favorite brush was, pause it and comment below if you know what I'm gonna say before I say it. She had an absolute favorite brush that was from Morphe. It was part of the Gilded set, and it was the Y6 brush. So whenever I saw the packaging or the handles on the brushes, I'm like, oh, those look so much like it. Compared it online and they look identical to those. I was actually going to buy that set. Like, I was going to buy the entire set from Morphe. They're plain brushes that aren't marked or anything, but they're brushes that have like the names on them, like the Y6, G set, whatever they call it. Those brushes are actually pretty good. I've gotten a few of them and I enjoy them. But the two they're showing in the screenshot appear to be the Y9, which is a detail contour brush, and the Y3, and that one is a pointed powder brush. And I'm guessing they retail around $21, just what I could find online. I'm actually okay with that. If they want to give me a couple of those brushes, the detail and powder, you know, I'm good. Everybody can use those in your collection. And the next item that is in this variation, this is from Kosas. This is the Tinted Face Oil. Now we've actually seen this a couple of different times, so again, I'm not surprised to see it here. This is a lightweight to medium foundation, and I'm guessing because it's a tinted oil, it's a little bit more of the sheer side, but it should be extremely hydrating if you have dry skin. And during the winter, I'm hoping we get this before it turns summer, because I think that would be really good to have during the winter with, you know, all the dry air outside coming inside. Heaters are going, so you've got extremely dry air inside. and all the hydration should help. So that's pretty good. And the last item in that variation is from Tima, and this is their Tumbler. Retails for $25. I can take it or leave it. If you've ever listened to or watched one of my live videos, I have talked about them. I actually had to tell them to stop emailing me because they will spam the crap out of you to the point where they're harassing you, and I'm like, no, I don't want to review your products. Because they wanted to send you one item and expected you to do like a 30-minute video talking about all the benefits for it. Like, they went crazy what they demanded of you and then didn't want to pay you to do the video. We'll just give you one $25 product. No thank you. I respectfully declined, but they couldn't take it and they emailed me non-stop. So it's a little bit of tea for you. Okay, and the last of this, I'm just going to be talking about the individual items, not going to be doing full variations. I had some trouble finding a lot of these items in here today. And I remember whenever the survey, this post first came live, I swear so many accounts on Instagram had this out. They had details on it, what the products were. I couldn't remember what they were, and I didn't take screenshots or go look it up to save it at that time because I figured I would do it whenever I actually got down to sit down and do the video. And for some reason, everybody took their posts down. Boxy Scoop still has theirs up, but everybody else took it down. And I don't understand why. Maybe Boxycharm asked them to take it down, but I am not an affiliate with Boxycharm. I am a detective. I am your personal friend. If I find any information that can help you, I'm going to tell you. I'm not at a risk for anything with PR because I don't get it. So the next item that is showing up in the pictures, this is from 111 Skin, and we've actually seen this before. This is the Pollution Defense Booster. Retails for $160. Joe had actually posted a survey online asking if you would rather have a $160 skincare product or a $32 or $34 face powder. Everybody wanted the skincare, of course, for $160. The next thing is from Blink Cosmetics. This is the Lash Primer. Retails for $26. When I saw this, I'm like, oh my god, it's Blink. I'm actually really excited about this because I've had this in my makeup back here. I've been holding on to this for so long. I actually got this from Boxycharm a long time ago, back in April 2016. I've held on to this and the mascara because they ended up giving us that later. I've held on to both of these because I enjoyed it so much. The mascara that they have is a tubing mascara, and this is the Lash Primer. They work so well together, and I was able to use this with other mascaras and had no issue with flaking under the eyes. It didn't go anywhere, and I feel like my mascara is running like crazy right now. But I kept this in my drawer because I wanted to make sure and remind myself to buy it, and I kept waiting for it to come on sale. This stuff hardly ever, like, I missed every time it went on sale. It happens. The sales for it are very few and far between, and every time they had it, it was always at a time when I didn't have money to buy it. So I've just been holding on to this, and I see it coming up in the survey, and I'm so happy. You just don't know. It comes in a little metal tube, and I just can't say enough good stuff about this. There it is, in case you want to get a better look at it. But I'm honestly so in love with this, and this is so long dried out. Like, I'm not going to use it, but I'll literally keep it just as a reminder. You need to buy this. So happy to see this. But it works very well with the next product that is in the survey. This is the XXX mascara from Lily Lashes. If you know Lily Lashes, we've gotten her false lashes many times before in the box, and there are some that were made exclusively for Boxycharm. So she has come out with her own mascara fairly recently, and that retails for $24. I'm excited to try it out. The girl knows her lashes, and I'm expecting that the mascara will be amazing. The next item that we have is from Real Her. We've gotten them on and off throughout Boxycharm and other subscription boxes, but this one, and again, this took some work to find it. This is the I Am Strong Brow Definer Pencil from Real Her. Retails for $16. It's a good deal. I don't know any reviews on it. I haven't heard much feedback about it, so we'll just have to wait and see how it is. But it is a universal pencil, and depending on your hair color, it may or may not work for you. Next up, we have an item from Touch in Soul. This is an eyeshadow palette, the Philip Orange. Touch in Soul actually sent this to me. I didn't know they were sending it. It just showed up one day. They've been sending me random things like one-off here and there. they don't send me like full collections because they released this one and a pink one at the same time. Just last month they released it. And I've had this, like, I got it the day before it launched. And it took me a minute. I'm like, what is this? And I looked on their IG page and I was like, oh my gosh, it's brand new. And I've actually worn it several times. I meant to do a video on it, and I promise that's coming up because I want to do more makeup videos. But here she is, retails for $39. So I'm actually glad to see that this is going to be in the box. And does this remind you guys of any other palettes, like the layout of it? Comment below. This one is really, really nice. I'm actually okay with it going to be in the box. And plus it has a pressed glitter up here in the corner that is absolutely stunning. So that's really cool if more people can get a hold of this. Then we have a couple of brush sets from Luxe. The first one is the Essential Eye Set. Retails for $45. I know I have it in my collection. Like, I've got tons of brushes from Luxe, and especially the rose gold. Those seem to be the one that Boxycharm sends out the most, and I think that might be their original brushes, so they maybe have a back stock of them. Luxe brushes, I can't say enough good things about them. Absolutely love all their brushes. Even the Pro Series 732 Airbrush Foundation. It's so funny. The name of it is almost worn off, but I still know it because it's my favorite brush. This one is a really, really good set. I'll make sure I have a picture of it on here because I don't know where all my brushes are. And the next one is a travel set from Luxe. It just says Essential Brush Set, but this one is for your face and your eyes. It retails for $38. It is basically the rose gold set, but a smaller, shorter handle. Then the last item that we have, this is from Tula. Now, I'm not 100% certain that this is what it is because it was hard to tell from the screenshot, but it appears to be the Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm. Retails for $28. That is my best guess as to what it is. Yeah, so that is all of the surveys. We have a lot more spoilers coming out for the February box and the March box, and I promise I'll have those out really, really soon. Or if you've already seen them, and I directed you to this video, thank you for coming to watch it. I'm in love with Boxycharm. They've been doing some really, really good things here lately. Pop-ups coming up. There's just so much happening with Boxycharm, and they're killing it. They are doing so good. I know a lot of people are going to have some concerns about Kylie Skin being in the box, but it's one of those things where wouldn't you much rather prefer to get it in a box where you're going to get a ton of products for a deep discount rather than having to go buy it full price, you know? I think it's good, just in my personal opinion. Alright guys, well now is your turn. Comment below which products are you most excited for, which ones do you already have in your collection, and if we get them, what would you like me to review first? Alright guys, well I love you all. I hope you're having a great night, and yeah, do not forget to subscribe to stay up to date on everything Boxycharm, and I love you all. I'll see you in my next video.